Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Tuesday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. We are getting started with day 3 of Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. And I just want to let everybody know that I will not be streaming tomorrow night. I will be attending a midnight launch for the Switch 2. I'll be picking mine up, and those of you who are picking up a Switch 2 on launch date, I hope everybody has a safe and fun evening, and those of you who want to get a Switch but are currently waiting, please don't give your money to resellers. There will be plenty of product for you, so I hope you're able to get it whenever you are able to get it, and that you thoroughly enjoy it. With that being said, trying to think what exactly. Okay, we were bombing some demolition targets, and I think there was like one more we can do. Boom! Did you see the size of that explosion? The enemy's got to be pissing their pants by now. Security on the bridge is down to almost nothing. I'd say we pretty much achieved our objective. Well, of course, I wouldn't complain if you took out one more target. And that is something we will do. Let's see, supply depot. We'll go ahead and get that one. Our diversionary tactics are definitely having an effect. Only one enemy guard unit remains on the rail bridge. We could probably storm our way in there by sheer force of arms, but there's no such thing as being too well prepared for battle. Let's get rid of that last unit. Our final target is that parked truck. Blow it up and then we'll cross the bridge. Now get to it. Just a second. Oops. All right. Now we're ready. I just want to make sure we fulfill all the reports. This is the last target on our list. We should be able to cross the rail bridge already, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to get rid of a few more enemy guards. The enemy should be tightening security about now, so keep your senses nice and sharp. Okay, yeah, there's... Uh-oh. Is that the one? What the heck? Uh-oh. Oh, I know where I'm at now.
What the? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
That's not good. But at least they're not under alert. I got him.
Just my imagination.
Got him.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Just my imagination. This is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
Hey.
What? What was that?
Okay, good. He'll be coming out.
What happened? What happened? What the? The enemy's here! Huh? Huh? Huh?
Okay, good. Okay, where'd that other guy fall? There was a third guard. Now I'm nervous. But where's our truck? Oh. I think that's our truck. Yep. Yeah, it would have to be. I mean, look at all my other men that are stationed that are sat nearby. Okay, so one of them was a reinforcement soldier. As long as Snake doesn't completely destroy the suppressor on that M9, all's good. Wait. Uh-oh. I think we'll let Cobra rest up after this. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. I did not want him to drop that soldier because he is so close to waking up. All right, Snake, go. Uh-oh. He's probably going to find him sleeping.
What happened? What's that? The enemy's here!
All right, good. Can I hide near here? Yes, I can. Go, Salamander! Now, these two will get out of here long before they can wake up. Hearing that door open and close just makes me 10 shades of nervous. But the last one's an officer. I know that much. All right. Nice. So the highest ranked enemy soldier I've captured is a major. I'm really curious how high of an enemy I can end up capturing. Okay, so Jonathan's going to get the last one. I was hoping we might get a key or something out of him, but I should have known there's no such luck. Go, Snake. Oh, crap. I can't believe he didn't realize he was being shot at. Oh, geez. I can't even tell what direction he's going.
What's that? The enemy's here! Who's that? The enemy's here!
I don't know why he came out of there instead of staying holed up. Of course, that might be best if we just blow that truck up anyway. I need to get a better look at what it says. For whatever reason, whatever truck was being referred to, it didn't say anything about where that truck was. You know, like it wasn't marked on the map or anything. And it should have been. All right, let's look at the report again. A truck on the peripheral road. A truck on the peripheral road. Parked truck. Well, there's two of them. I don't know which one it expects us to blow up. This is the last target on our list. We should be able to cross the rail bridge already. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to get rid of a few more enemy guards. The enemy should be tightening security about now, so keep your senses nice and sharp. All right, let's look at the map. Okay, wait. There is only one truck. But why would we not thin out the enemy's numbers first?
What was that? What the? Nothing here. Huh? What was that? What the? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
What happened? There's something wrong. Backup unit, check it out.
Okay.
What happened? What happened? What was that?
About time. All right, Jonathan, go. Huh? Something about rations. All right. I figure it would be for the best if we get rid of all the enemy soldiers first. so nobody gets alerted to any explosions. You know, it just mirrors what I would do if this was real. Take those. Three left. All right, Jonathan. Take a breather. And
Just my imagination. What happened? What's that? The enemy's here!
good. Your turn, Salamander. I think going forward, unless the enemies show a lot of promise in like medical, or they have a spy or a tech skill, I'll probably just discharge them. Unless they'll be really beneficial to the sneaking team. I feel like rescuer is the best skill at this point for me. Like for all our sneaking team members. All right. So he's an officer, but is he a gentleman? All right, Snake. Back to you. Got it. Cannot believe he didn't see me. Wait. Yeah. Oh. Nope. Not that it really matters a whole lot. All right. Cobra. Let's see. Does he? No, he does not have TNT. I'm guessing only Snake does. Oh, that's all computer equipment. I was wondering if maybe some of it was lockers or something. That's a big server room. There's a lot of doors in here. I wonder what ranks these officers are. And I never noticed that ladder that was right there. Noticing that for the first time. And no more enemies left to worry about. All right, Snake. Let's blow this thing and go home. Okay, that about does it. Good work. Now hurry and get back to the truck. Excellent. There goes the last of them. That's four for four. The bridge is wide open now. Get ready to move out. All right, hold up. First things first. All right. Okay, he's got an A for medical. I'm putting him in the med unit. Surveyor, okay. No. No. He's got some potential for medical. He does not. He does not. Okay. Okay, so there's Claymore mines there. Hospital staff has not been informed. M37 stored in the Railbridge Security Guardhouse. Survival knife. Medical supplies. In the hospital. I wonder if we can do both of those at once. Pentazemin. All right. No. One more time of rest may do it. That's a bunch of people. Okay, everyone's recovered. Maybe he'll be good for the spy unit. mean, hell, he's an officer. Okay, that guy we want to put in medical. That guy, I'll discharge. Okay, you, sir, are going to the spy unit. Put him in the town or the hospital. And now let's save. All right, let's go to the hospital. We've received a report from our spy unit dispatched to this location. Be sure to check it out. So there's medical supplies and there are potential claymores. According to the report, the hospital may have been rigged with claymores. The hospital staff has apparently not been informed. If there really are claymores there, we could have a big mess on our hands. Disarm all the bombs before they kill anyone. To retrieve and remove a claymore, crawl over it. If you find one, take care of it immediately. Got that? I really wish I had thermal goggles for this. Because that would help us spot them. There's one. All the guards are gone? So they really did plant claymores there. But we haven't had any casualties. We haven't had any casualties yet, but it's only a matter of time. Hurry. I wonder if they'll actually go out where there are claymores. Ow. So I'm guessing if you drag someone out and they get blown up by a claymore, that's an automatic mission fail. And there's a claymore. she's dead. We were too late to save them. The operation is a failure. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look at my I'm gonna look up thermal. I'm gonna look at my thermal goggles. I'm gonna see if maybe those have been finished. I know my tech team was working on them. I'm not sure if they actually finished them or not. Excuse me. Oh, gosh. I wonder if she was the only staff member. All right. Good, we have thermal goggles. Somehow, I did not realize we had thermal goggles already. Wait. That was not how I expected it to look. Okay, Campbell. I guess you need a mine detector to clearly see any mines. That one's not getting me this time.
Help me! I'm out of here! Somebody!
Maybe I should look into using a stun grenade there. I don't know if I have any, though. But she looks to be the only staff member there. So now we know thermal goggles are not going to help us. Night vision goggles could, but I don't think we have any yet. I don't think we do. No, we sure don't. Let's see. There's one. And we do not get them in our inventory, unfortunately. Wait. Okay. So while she's catching some Z's, I'll get that Claymore over here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more, yeah, I'm not seeing any more staff members. Once I can get a path clear back to the truck, I'll send one of my rescuers over to get her. Ow. Well, the good news is she's not going to be hurt by that. Okay, now let's find a path back to the truck. I think it'll be safe to retrieve her. All right, Cobra. You go. Wait. Did I just see a mine over there? No. No, not that way, not that way, not that way. Not that way either. She can't crawl. You can't make her. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Luckily, that Claymore's already been dealt with. Uh-oh, she's close to waking up. Hurry, Cobra. I wonder if it'll be automatic mission accomplished with her being rescued. Because that'll mean no one can die from being blown up by the mines. Apparently not. All right, Snake. Let's find the rest of these mines. Okay, lucky there's none there. What about over here? Don't look to be any around the perimeter. Maybe most of the rest of them are in the buildings. There's not one over there. What is that? Hold on. Well, those are large rations. Let's drop the med kits. Oh, those are large too. I don't know. That's a tough call to make. Okay, there's like 3 more buildings. I just was in that one. Let's look at this one. I don't know if I explored this one top to bottom. It was either this building or there was another one nearby that I fully explored. Okay, this doesn't look like the one I was in. It's a small med kit. Okay. Nothing in here. There's a large med kit. Huh? I don't know. You would think. Wait. There's another large building over here. I thought I searched that building already. Now I'm starting to wonder if I... Yeah? I've been all through here. There was one claymore in there, and I picked it up. Didn't see that one till it was too late. Was that all of them? Phew. Looks like all the claymores have been disarmed. Good work. We'll be waiting for you back at the truck. Head back here ASAP. All right, who is this whale shark? Go ahead and discharge him. Huh. So we got 2 for the price of 1. Okay, research lab. Large shipment. Okay. A case of pentazemin. So we need to look for pentazemin. Survival knife there, and that's where the shotgun is. Okay, Snake needs to rest up. All right. One more day and he'll be full. Wait, no. We'll give him back his AK. I think he had claymores. We'll give him those back. I'm going to put him in the spy unit. And she's going in medical. Even though her medical skill level ain't the best. She's got, oh. All right. So research lab. We're looking for Pentazemin, prison. We're looking for a survival knife. Rail bridge, we are looking for a shotgun. First place we're going is the research lab. According to this report, a valuable item has been located in that area. Reports indicate that this item is worth seeking if you can spare the manpower. Get out there and find it. Okay, Pentazemin. We could get some personnel for the tech unit, too. I just thought of that. Okay. So there's 9 items. And one of them is the Pentazemin. Oh, wow. Oh, crap. All right, Jonathan, go. 2 guards to bring in. just hoping there's not an excessive amount of enemy personnel here. Can't tell exactly how many more enemy personnel are there or not. I'm seeing at least 3, but there could be more than that. All right, Jonathan, you rest up. Snake, you're up. Uh-oh. I swear I keep hearing doors open and close. It's making me so nervous. Yeah, that's a guard.
Just my imagination.
Okay, yeah, there's still 3. At least.
Huh? Huh?
Crap. Okay, that guy's in the building. Go, Salamander. We got a guard and a scientist. Looks like there's 2 more. From what I'm reading on the noise indicator, there's just 2 more. I only hope that's accurate as to how many there actually are. Okay. Hopefully that scientist will stay down long enough that we can get him. Okay. The others are indoors. And they might be tricky to get. And he's done. Okay.
Huh?
Uh-oh. He saw me through a wall? Game's bugging. Wait for it. Okay, we got him. Now we just gotta wait. All right. I'm going to have Snake drag this guy out. I know he's not the quickest. But I'm a little worried about Cobra possibly running out of stamina if I send him. Like I send him once, he runs back down. I switch out again. Snake, on the other hand, has a pretty good amount of stamina. All right. Now we'll send Cobra out after the next guy. Once we determine where he is. Chaff grenades. Wait, it's a guard, isn't it? I bet it's a guard. Be no reason for a researcher to be down here. Yep.
What was that?
Go, Cobra. Now we just need to go around the perimeter. And unfortunately, we'll have to drag that guy all the way around. I just now realized that. Before we do that, I think I'm going to have... Oh, nice. I think that's mission accomplished right there. I see you found that item the report mentioned. You can continue searching the area, or you can select abort mission from the pause menu to return to the briefing menu. If you're done there, I suggest you come back right away. Okay. We'll keep looking. I want to get the rest of the items and get that guard brought back. I mean, if we can, why wouldn't we? Right? place. So he can't carry any more items. We're going to have to switch out to somebody else once he brings that guard in. By the way, I have a new soundbite for if I ever fall to my death in a game. I'm really looking forward to using it at some point. He should still be fairly far away from coming back around. So we shouldn't have any trouble getting him back to the truck. No, I didn't want to do that. You knew that, game. And he shouldn't have been in a configuration where he would get dropped anyway. So I got to make sure I don't get that item, but I get everything else. The other items are the priority here. See. I can't pause the game to look at the map because if I do, well, I think right here's where we need to go. Yeah, if I was to pause the game to look at the map, he would drop the guard and then he would be closer to waking up. We don't want that. All right, who are we going to send? Okay, Jonathan's got more stamina. We'll send him. So all we got to do is get those last 3 items and then we can get out of here. Come on. Okay. Got a shield. Nope, wrong way. Nope, wrong way. Wait. Okay, that's kind of weird the way the map is displaying everything. Hopefully I can just go in here and find both items. One of them's right nearby. No. One of them should be like right over here. Get out of there, Jonathan. What do you think you're doing? There's no enemies around here. Nope, wrong way. Okay, wait, what? Very clever. Huh! Somehow I never thought to do that. Get out of there. All right. There is nothing else on this map. Let's get out of here. All right, now we need prison. We need to find the survival knife there. And we need to find the shotgun at the rail bridge. No, wait. He picked up that shield. He didn't have it to start with. Now, he did. Mine detector. About time. And all of them have joined the unit. Okay, what about you? I'm going to discharge him. Oh, wow. What about him? I want to put this guy in the tech unit, but I think he'd be better served in medical. No. He's not any better than our main guys. But he is better than I think some of our people in these other, yeah. Nice knowing you, but you're fired. Okay, I'll get rid of him. I hate to word it like that. What about this guy? I'll discharge him too. Good. Everybody's back up to full. Let's save. And Wait. Is it the prison we're going to? Yeah. We ain't been to the prison in a while. According to this report, a valuable item has been located in that area. Reports indicate that the item is worth seeking, if you can spare the manpower. Get out there and find it. All right. So there's a total of 5 items. There's one. I don't know how I'm going to get up there to get him.
Just my imagination.
Okay, he's catching some Z's. There's a lot of guards here. Somehow, yes, I am just now noticing that.
What was that?
Go, Cobra. We got to go around to the lower corner. And somehow I'm really hoping there's a way to get to the upper platform and get that other guard. Finally, we got some guards from here. It's over there somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him out. I may have to just cut my losses with that one. Wait. Okay, over here. No.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
What the? HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
What happened? There's something wrong. Backup unit, check it out.
They won't be able to get directly to me here. This is making me so nervous. But I think okay, I see where I have to go for there. I don't know. Can I get him out of there? I might, maybe. Of course not.
What happened?
Oh, crap.
Who's that? The enemy's here!
Magazines. Either way, I failed that one. I'm not going to worry about getting a lot of the enemies out of there. I mean, I've got that there's that one door that I just can't get open. And there doesn't seem to be a key available. And I just don't know if they're going to meet my criteria. Like I want them to Okay, wait, what? I was about ready to say, don't tell me. All right, let's go to the prison. Oh, hey, man kitten. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Baldur's Gate 3, awesome. I still have yet to play that. Thanks for stopping in. And if you're unfamiliar with this game, it's a game in the Metal Gear series that never should have been omitted. I mean, obviously it got a release, but it's like one of the only ones that didn't get a re-release. Some of the other ones, it's understandable why they didn't, like the Metal Gear Acid ones, because they're card games. But this one's actually got a story to it. Like it fits in the canon storyline. And I just don't understand why they would leave it out. Okay. Let's look for that dude up on the bridge. Uh-oh.
What was that?
By the time he gets down here, he's already going to be stunned. Or he's already going to be, yeah, like sleeping. Don't tell him where he conked out. All right, let's take another look at the map. All right, so...
What the? Huh?
Oh, shoot.
What was that?
It's making me nervous. Part of me wants to drag that other dude out. Okay. Got him. Wait. No. Okay, that's not what we needed. Hopefully the way I'm looking at will actually... It'll actually let us go that way. Like, I'm hoping... Wait a minute. Something just dawned on me. I bet that's where that soldier was going to come after us. The one I tranked up on the overlook. If I can find him, I'll trank him again. There he is. Okay. Oh, wow. There's more items up here than I thought. I bet it's up here somewhere. I just would not put it past the game to pull a stunt like that. Really? Okay, that can't be where the knife is. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Again, another locked door. Okay, I need to get back downstairs. Okay, I cannot go through that door. I've tried it. So my... Oh, wait a minute. I bet I know what I've got to do. I bet I've got to go upstairs. Okay. Wait. Okay. Stay asleep a bit longer. Whoa. Okay, wait. That's making me nervous.
Huh? What was that?
Okay.
What the? Who's that?
Wait, what?
Oh! 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 Hey,
Doesn't matter. But at least I've seen what I'm supposed to do. But my gosh. I know it's a prison, but can you lighten up on the guards game? I'm supposed to have some kind of a chance here. Or I feel like I should. If only I had the if only we had that Fulton recovery system from Peace Walker. We'll get it. But this is very aggravating. Like, very aggravating. The things I gotta do to get a simple survival knife. My gosh. All right, I'm going to look at the map again. Okay, there's that. Yeah. That's the only way I can see to get to those doors. And like most of the other doors, I think they're blocked off. All right.
Just my imagination.
Okay, he's down. I'm gonna send one of my other dudes over here to start taking out start taking guards out of here.
Just my imagination.
Except this guy, of course.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
All right. I'm going to go ahead and get Cobra on this. Hopefully he'll have enough time and stamina to get all three of those guards out. If he does, then that's awesome. I'm not really worried so much about the rail bridge. Because that rail bridge, I think, is pretty much going to be unguarded. That's all going to be a matter of getting over there and getting the shotgun. We got a snake and we got a cobra. So really 2 snakes. Hey, this unit's not big enough for 2 snakes. Let me make that abundantly clear. I'm a little nervous about that dude up top, but we should be able to get him. Without having to trank him again, I mean. Hopefully some of these guards will turn out to be really capable. I mean, heck, they've got enough of them here at the prison. I know after that 3rd guard, I'm going to have Cobra rest up. Because his stamina's running kind of low. Okay, where'd you end up? Uh-oh. Wait. No place to hide. Of course not. All right. Let's see where he even is. Gotcha.
Just my imagination.
All right. Go, Cobra.
Just my imagination.
He may not have enough stamina to get him all the way back to the truck. If he doesn't, I'll have Snake take him the rest of the way. Yeah, he's running out of stamina. I'm really taking a risk here. But it might pay off. He's just going to need a heck of a rest when we get out of this. Yeah, he'll make it. All right. I don't know. My strat may not work. Okay, they're downstairs. I've got to get through that door. I can't think of any other way to get to those items. Wait. I think what I'll have to do is knock on a wall or something. Jonathan, or Salamander. Need you to get a guard. So like 2 more from the look of it. For this mission, we're sure getting a lot of enemy soldiers, which is never a bad thing. I'm still trying to think how in the world I'm going to get in those other rooms. All right. Wait a minute. Of course not. Of course not. Wait. Maybe I was using the wrong button to try to open the door. No. I wonder.
What was that?
Now, I don't know why he came from that direction. I don't know. Of course not. Wait, what? Oh. I was about ready to say. He's going to have just enough stamina, I think, to get this guy back to the truck. Maybe not. I don't understand why this game's being such a pain in the butt. Like, just getting a simple survival knife should not be this difficult. Yeah, he's gonna make it. It's why in the world would it need to be this difficult? It's like every door it seems like that knife could be in is always locked. We could blow it open with TNT, that would be one thing, but I've seen no evidence that that would even work if we tried it. Okay. All right, Salamander, you take a break. See, the only other place I could think where it would be would be through here. See, it doesn't matter what door we go to. They're all... Well, I don't know. No. That one's a ration or something. Somebody got 6 more items in every door. Wait. Might have a chance here.
Huh? What
Uh-oh. That was close. Where'd that dude even come from? He literally saw me through the wall.
Just my imagination. Huh?
Yeah, I guess somehow you saw me through the wall, and I still can't figure that one out.
Just my imagination.
Wait for it. Okay. Wait. We couldn't go through there before. But now we can. All right. We may just pull it off now. Then again, maybe not. Then again, maybe yes. Wouldn't this be something? Well, there's something in there, all right. Rations. I'm going to go back and trank that other guard again. Oops. Okay, where even is he? No, he was back over this way. Yeah, we need him to keep being a human doorstop. Wait. Nope. Should have known that wouldn't work. But we don't even need that guy to be a human doorstop. Please let that be the knife. Please let that be the knife. All right, what are we going to drop? I see you found that item the report mentioned. You can continue searching the area, or you can select abort mission from the pause menu to return to the briefing menu. If you're done there, I suggest you come back right away. yet. I'm going to go back to our human doorstop, trank him one more time. Can I just say that was like utterly ridiculous? But at least we not only got our knife, but we'll be bringing all the guards back too. All right, Jonathan. You are up. And I think it'll be safe to say we won't have any reason to come back for quite a while. Wait. Huh? Oh. Now that I think about it, I think we have 2 nutritionists. That might help us get our stamina back even faster. I hope that's how it works. But either way, the rail bridge will be ours. We can get that shotgun. We can accomplish whatever the main story is that we need to accomplish. So happy. All right, let's see. Spy. Okay. We'll be discharging him. Wow! We definitely want that dude in a spy unit. Spy. And we'll discharge him. Okay. Night vision goggles. Thank goodness. And there's still one that doesn't want to join us yet. You may go. You are going in the spy unit. You are most definitely going in the spy unit. Actually, you put you at the research lab. Or not. 68, 196. You, I'll discharge. No, wait. Everybody's stamina is at full. Let's save. And all we've got left is to get that shotgun. Security guardhouse. And that should be easily gotten. Here's the situation. Our diversion was a success. The security presence on the rail bridge has been reduced dramatically. Now we can go to the harbor. Yeah, finally. And I wondered what Elisa meant when she said, "You'll find what you're looking for there." What the hell could it be? Beats me. That's what we're gonna find out. But something tells me we're not gonna be happy when we do. Right. Let's get a move on. We need to cross the bridge and get to the east side. Looks like there's only one guard there. How's the guard situation on the bridge? Looking good, huh? Then all we have to do now is cross over. We're heading into the east side of the peninsula. Not yet. I want to go to the guardhouse and get that M37. Okay, it looks like there's at least like maybe 3 guards is what I'm seeing. Get that guard to see me through the window. I might be able to lure him over. Or else I can just do that. Huh? That's ridiculous. Well, not really, but still. It's like I walked over and tried to get that guy to see me, and he wouldn't spot me. But the second I actually go over and knock on the shed, it triggers an alert. But at least that guy will be easily captured. The rest of them, still not sure where they're at yet. But we know there's like... Like I said, I counted 3 guards. Okay, and talk to me, Campbell. Oops. I know better than to try to shoot the window out. Got him. Okay. Cobra, you bring him in. Thank goodness this is going to be a quick trip. But leave it to me to elongate it. Is that all that's... No? Huh? Must be underground. Like under the shack. That's it. That's gotta be the shotgun. Well, shut my mouth wide open. I could have sworn that was the guard shack. But it's got to be one of those two buildings down there. That guy looks like an elite trooper. I bet he's going to be quite the asset to our forces. So they didn't come right out and say what country you're in, but if I had to guess, I would say it's probably Ecuador, because I know Snake said near the equator, and that's where Ecuador is. It's either there or then again, I'm not entirely sure where Colombia is in relation to the rest of South America. Someone stepped outside. Those are elites.
Nothing here.
Come on, go to sleep. Thank you. Okay.
What's that? The enemy's here!
Think with that guy being an elite guard, he would rush right into the fray. What is he gonna? Okay, he's inching closer.
Nothing here. Just my imagination.
All right. Jonathan, you're up. So he'll get those 2 items and bring those 2 guards in. There it is. I'm not gonna lie, I got really nervous when I fired at that one guard and missed. I see they carry scorpions. We'll be able to spread out our spy unit a little bit too. That guy actually looks like he's got a Fox uniform on. Okay. Wait. And that is our final item. There's literally nothing else to get. Unless you count bringing that guard in, which we're gonna do that. It'd be interesting to find out what ranks these guys are too. All right. Snake. Time to take it home. Excellent. We made it through without a scratch. Hurry, onto the harbor. Based on what Snake said he heard from that female soldier, the thing we're looking for is at the harbor. Right now, we still don't have a clue what it is. It could have something to do with Fox's rebellion. In any case, the fact is we need every little bit of intel we can get. Sneak into the harbor and conduct a search as you see fit. Of course, you should still exercise caution and be extra alert for any security. We can't rule out the possibility that this is a trap. I can't tell you how many times I've been sweet-talked by a broad into getting my ass kicked. All right, let's read this new report. A soldier being held captive in a jail cell located in the enemy frontline patrol base. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here as soon as... Okay, let's see here. Do we have any who just joined? Okay, arms dealer. Okay, that guy doesn't have a rank. Okay, none of them have any talent in, I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to let all those other dudes go. With the exception of this guy right here. We're going to put him in the spy unit. Okay, I'm going to make sure... okay, good. We do still have the M37. Good. A new report. What's this one? Okay, this one's at the harbor. An unflagged cargo ship has been seen entering the harbor. It has already completed docking procedures. So what does that mean? Maybe I'll go back later and find out what that means. Okay, one more rest period. Beetle and Bee. Sorry, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and save. All right, folks. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. Just as a reminder, I will not be streaming tomorrow night. And we will pick this back up on Saturday. Tomorrow or Thursday, we're gonna be looking at some retro games on Antstream Arcade, and Friday evening we are going to be looking at Xbox Retro Classics. For now, let's look for someone to raid before we go. Let's read into Emmy Divergent. Haven't really haven't rated her in quite a long time. You guys are gonna love Emmy. She is so awesome. But once again, folks, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in, and I will see you back on Thursday when we look at some retro games on Antstream Arcade. But for now, Thunderfist 1978 signing off.